Okay, let me read the problem. The problem says a river boat traveling upstream against the current and take 3 hours to travel 24 miles. The return trip is the same in power downstream with the current and the favor of the current take 2 hours. It's logical, no? Because it's fast, the velocity is more velocity because the velocity of the boat plus the velocity of the current, no? Entonces you need to find the speed of the boat in still water, so without current, and the speed of the current. Okay, do you understand the problem? It's easy problem. You see in this sketch, funny sketch, okay, we have two situations. Upstream, you travel in opposite direction of the current. The current I call Y, and the speed of the boat in still water is X. It's obvious que in this case subtraction, the speed, in this case no, in the case addition, right? Let's do understand a little bit that I create one chart like that in which you put two conditions. The condition is up and down. So up and down, up string, down string. Either way, I put in the row and the column. I put in the column because I want it. So you have three quantity to analyze this case: speed, distance, and time. And the connection, the formula in between this quantity is speed, is a physics, is distance divided by time. Let me put in the table the information I have in my hand. No? In my hand, I have the time, is 3 hours here, and 2 hours. Okay, because when you go downstream, you go fast. Because it's the sum of the speed of the boat plus the current. No? The distance is the same trajectory, this is 24 miles, no? 24 miles in both directions. No? In both directions. And the speed, according to the formula, is division 24 divided by 3 is 8 miles per hour. And 24 divided by 12 is 12 miles per hour. You see clear now, get down, you go faster because 12 the speed. And up is slow, que es 8. But according to that figure, I saw que x plus y is 12. Is this condition down. And x minus y is 8. So you take that number and you take that number in the formula. Do you understand the idea? Easy, eh? Okay, now let's do the algebra bar. The algebra bar is super easy. 2x cancel out, ready for elimination. 20 divided by 2. X is 10. And remember, 10 represents the speed of the boat in still water. For the unit miles per hour. In order to find the current, you take either equation. For suppose the first one is 10 plus y equal 12. It's obvious that y is 2 miles per hour. End the story. And it's super easy to check it because 10 plus 2 is 12 and 10 minus 2 is 8. End the story. Any questions? No? No? I don't understand.
No questions, Professor.
No question, okay. May I erase the board?
Yes.
Okay. Let me try. Yes, okay. Let me try. This is the last problem. Okay, it's more complicated because it's 3-dimensional. Entonces, en this problem say que Janet invest a total of the $18,000 in 3 different mutual funds. She invests in bond funds que the return is 4%. So I try to make a schematic. We have in total 18,000. I split in 3 pieces. Que no necessarily the same. Of course, not the same. In the first branch and the upper branch, the interest rate return is 4% positive. So you earn money, you win money in the first years. She also invests in aggressive ground fund que a loss indicate negative percentage. Entonces 8% and in years. And international fund returned 2% positive. Janet, okay, period, stop here, period. Janet, more information, invested $2,000 more in the ground fund. Okay, by the way, was the investing she lost more money, but okay, well, you know, this is the idea for the stock market, no? You earn or you lose. And the 2,000 more in the ground fund than the other two together, combining is addition. If she has a net loss, so again the word loss indicates negative money, $540 for a year, how much did she invest in each fund? So basically, I need to discover how she split the money in 3 accounts, in 3 investments, X, Y, and Z. Okay, do you understand the idea? This schematic is good. Okay, now, ready to set out this is the challenge always, you know? You need to set out the equations and the rest is algebra. It's obvious that the first equation is the total money, que is X plus Y plus Z is equal 18,000. This is my first equation. Equation number 1. Que is this plus this plus this equal that. Everyone follow me? The second equation is the multiplication. This money, I have no idea how much money is X, Y, and Z. Multiplication by the percentage of returned. I recommend not using percentage, using the decimal. When you're talking about money, it's much better, more it's understandable. Using 0.04, que is 4%, expressed like a decimal divided by 100, no? Multiplication by X, and this is the money. This expression represents this money for this branch. Okay, by the way, it's positive, no? For the second, es similar, pero es minus 0.08Y and plus 0.02Z is equal negative $540. This is my equation number 2. Equation number 3 is a little bit weird, but it's the last sentence. Janet invests, so together, this account plus this account together, okay, X plus C, no? Together, plus extra $2,000 is equal Y, que represent the money that she deposited or put in this account. Let me read again. Janet invests 200 more is plus. In the ground fund, que es Y. Then the other two funds combined, que es X and C together. And it's equation 3. Everyone understand this or no?
Yes.
Confused? Yeah. Okay, but this equation is not ready to start the algebra. No. I need to manipulate a little bit. Let me see. I put it in a standard. Standard is, okay, the first one is elegant. Standard is one column for the X, one column for the Y, one column for the Z. In the right hand side, we have a number. This is ready, easy. And avoid decimal number, you know, fraction number, no. And the second one, you multiply this equation by 100 in order to avoid decimals. So my equation is 4x minus ay plus 2c equal negative 54,000. So we have 1 0 and multiply by 100, 2 more 0. This is my equation 2. Okay, and my equation 3 is easy. I put x in the first place. I move y to the other side. This is minus y plus c stay here in the left. And negative 2,000 I move to the right hand side like a minus 2,000. And this is my third equation, and this is the system in which you can apply algebra. Okay, exactly the same I explained before. You pair two equations. For example, I pair number 1 and number 3. Oh, because I want to take advantage of y positive and negative, ready for elimination. So you copy. The organization is extremely important. X plus y plus c equal 18000. I forgot 1 0 here, right? Look, I copied. Equation 1. And equation 3 is x minus y plus c equal minus 2,000. Okay, ready for elimination. Equation 1 plus equation 2. Equation 1 plus equation 2. Column by column. X plus x, 2x. Y minus y, 0. Plus 2c equal 18,000 minus 2,000 is 16,000. We can divide it by 2. Yes, because the coefficient is 0 and you divide it by 2, the entire equation, and nothing happened. You know that. This is x plus c equal 8,000. I call equation 4. Stop so far. Now I pair, I matching, I put together two equations. Equation 1 and equation 2, maybe. I copy again. X plus y plus c equal 18,000. Equation 1 again, I rewrite. But equation 2 now, okay, is 4x. I don't know. Normally, I send for any lecture new link. I send for any lecture new link. No, it's the same link. Because when I drop one student, I change. The student cannot. I delete in my roster, I delete in the email. Into I send different. That is the reason no, it's not the same link. So you click no in the previous link. You click in the actual, the current link. Okay, let's continue. No interruption more. 4x minus ay plus 2c equal negative 54,000. Equation 2. But remember, in the first couple, I eliminate y. Therefore, mandatory, I need to do something to eliminate y in the second couple. Well, to do that, I multiply this equation by 8. When you multiply the entire equation by A, we have AX plus AY plus AC is equal 144,000. Okay, it's the multiplication 18 times 8, no? This is my new equation 1. And you adding 1 and 2. This is not 2. I make a mistake here. This is 3, no? Look, 3 equation. You know, it's the same actually. No. This is 12. This is cancelled. This is 10. And this is this and this together. This and this together is 90,000. And this is equation 5. Okay, we can simplification a little bit because the coefficients is 12, 10, and 90,000 is even number. You divide by 2. Is 6 plus 5. C equal 45,000. Okay, and this is my equation 5. Everyone follow me so far or no? No? No?
Yes.
Okay, now put together 4 and 5. Where? Maybe here. 6x plus 5c equal 45,000. Equation 5. Okay, I try elimination. In my paper, I don't know why, I multiply this equation by -5. Multiplication by negative. There are many ways to do this, guys. When you multiply the 4 equation by -5, we have -5x minus 5z is equal to -40,000. Equation 4 transformed. 6 minus 1, 6 minus 5 is 1x. The c is cancelled out, and we have 45 minus 40 is 5,000. What means 5,000? $5,000, Janet, no? Invested in the account que corresponde 4%. I need to find everything, no? Everything. Entonces now in order to find, for example, C, I come back to the easier equation, que in my opinion is this. In my opinion, I respect opinion, but in my opinion is this. So see, X is 500, no, 5,000, sorry, plus C is equal 8,000. C is equal 8,000 minus 5 is 3,000. So she invests $3,000 in this account. And finally, in order to find the Y value, well, I take the easier equation, in my opinion, que contain 3 variables. It's the first one. X is 5,000 plus Y, I have no idea, and C is 3,000, and this is 18,000. This is 8,000, 18,000. Now subtraction, 18 minus 8 is 10,000. Entonces the split of the money for Janet was, this money X was 5,000. This money was 10,000 and she lost the money, and this was 3,000. If you want to double checking, well, it's a little bit stupid adding this money, because actually we're using the last equation, that was the first. So I double checking using more complicated equation, que is the equation 2, no? You take 4 factor here, equation 2, I take this. It's not mandatory, no? So you are sure that your answer is okay, no, not necessarily checking, no, but just in case. You take the original. I like the original. Why? Because I want no too much zeros, you know. You take the original money, the original invested earning or loss, 0.04 multiplication by 5,000, because X is 5,000. And this give me the money in the first account, because X, when you multiply, is $200. Of course, positive. Minus 0.08 multiplication by Y, que es 10,000. And it's a minus 800. Yeah, because 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Plus 0.02 multiplication by 3,000. Okay, this is $60. When you put together, a negative 540. It's exactly this answer. You get the idea? Any question? Okay, so now the thing is set out the equation according to the test of the problem. You need to understand, read the problem several times until you understand exactly the problem. Set out the equation, and the rest is algebra. The algebra helps us to find the answer. Any question? No, 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 or yes, yes, yes. Are you happy or you are sad with this opportunity I give you?
I have no questions.
Happy, she say happy. Come on, question, miss.
No
I erase the
question.
board. Do you want to replace the board? The student can say they have a question. Question about mathematics. Question about another thing. Test, internet, Wi-Fi, email. Is you email me, not here. In front of everyone, no. Come on, question about mathematics. No question,
No.
yes or no? No?
No.
Okay. Erase the board. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, entonces voy a start a new topic que es related with the system of equation. It's another application que es called partial fraction decomposition. This is super important. Super important in calculus 2. Partial fraction decomposition. Period. Partial fraction decomposition. PFD. Okay, partial fraction decomposition is super important for the students. Okay, I suppose it's the majority of you calculus 2. You apply in calculus 2. You need to wait to calculus 2. Maybe, unfortunately, when you take calculus 2, you don't remember very well this method. But it's easy. More you refresh your memory, no? This is always happening. This. Okay, so what's the idea behind partial fraction decomposition? I want to do backward. Suppose that we have a fractions like that. Look, 3 over x plus 4 plus 2 over x minus 3. And you want to condense these two fractions in only one. Okay, let's do it. Find the least common denominator. Least common denominator obviously is x plus 4 times x minus 3. You take both factors and you put at the bottom. And you divide LCD divided by each denominator one by one, of course, and multiply by corresponding numerator. So it's 3 times x minus 3 plus 2 times x plus 4. I suppose that everyone follow me. Yes or no?
Yes.
So everything that we are doing elementary algebra, intermediate algebra. The rest of the history is apply distributive property and why not combine letter. Let's do it. 3x minus 9 plus 2x plus 8. X plus 4, x minus 3. Okay, let's do it. Combine letter is 5. X minus 1 divided by x plus 4, x minus 3. So far it's okay, right? You understand very well this? Bueno, professor, but what is the new idea?
Yes.
What is the new idea? The new idea is do Bauer. Okay, and the calculus 2 is giving this expression. I need to decomposition and partial fraction. What is the typical format of the partial fraction? Well, the typical format of the partial fraction is you put the factor and the denominator separate. And you don't know, because you don't know this example. I suppose we are doing Bauer, but I suppose that I don't know that part. That part, no, I don't know. You put here A and B, because you don't know who is A and B. And you find A and B in the way I want to explain now, and you come back at the beginning is this. Okay? And this is important when you are doing integration. Integration is a linear operator. Integration, the symbol is like something like that. So this is very, very complicated doing in calculus 2. However, if you separate in 2, it's easy and it's easy. This is the idea behind partial fraction decomposition. But you don't worry for this. It's not important for you now. I try to explain the application of this. Okay, so I want to explain one way que es a little bit complicated y another way que es easier. Pero not always we can do in the easy, depending on the example. This example we can do in the easy and the hard. In another example, no, we can do only in the hard part. That is the reason I explain both. Okay? Entonces now, suppose que you multiply everything by the LCD. Okay, the LCD is x plus 4, x minus 3. In other words, this is this part of the LCD. You multiply whole thing by the LCD. It's obvious that in the left hand side stay alive only 5x minus 1 because this cancel out. Boom. In the first part, no. In the first part we have a times x minus 3. In the second part we have b x plus 4. Everyone follow me so far?
Yes.
And the rest is easy. The rest you distribute the property ax minus 3a plus bx plus 4b is equal 5x minus 1. And why not? I combine this guy and this guy because contain x. Entonces now is x a plus b. And the other no, the other stays the same because do not contain x is minus 3a plus 4b. And we compare with the left hand side. Es obvio, at least in my mind, que a plus b is 5 because 5 is the coefficient of the x part, and negative 3a plus 4b is equal to -1. Yes or no? Yes or no? And you have a system of equations, 1 and 2. And you're solving exactly the same we are doing before in 2 dimensions, super easy. Well, in 2 dimensions because we have 2 variables, a and b. But si es more than coefficients, es 3 dimensions, 4 dimensions, etc. Okay, entonces in this case, well, I multiply by 3, no? I multiply by 3. I multiply by 3. Wait. Okay. I multiply by 3. I multiply by 3 this equation. Because I want to apply elimination, no? This is 3a plus 3b is equal to 15. And this is exactly my equation 1. There are no differences. Now ready. Adding 1 plus 2. This cancel out. This is 7. And this is 14. Divided by 7 both sides. B is 2. To find B, A, sorry, it's easy. A plus B is equal to 5. Si I know that B is 2, A plus 2 is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 minus 2, que is 3. And we get exactly the same answer que we have at the beginning when you are doing in opposite direction. And this direction is easy. In this direction, no, it's hard. And this is the idea behind partial fraction decomposition. Do you understand this one? So who is B? B is the coefficient here, 2. And 3 is the coefficient here, 3. This is one method that I consider hard, but sometimes it's impossible only doing this way. A shortcut to do super fast is in this moment, look, in this moment, let me take advantage of this. In this moment, okay, I have this step. Here is okay. I just copy this moment. 5x minus 1 is equal a times x minus 3 plus b times x plus 4. In this moment, no distributive, no. You apply, for example, the frame value. I call in colloquial way frame value because help me to make easy this. And what is the frame value? X equal 3. You plug in 3. It's obvious that 3 minus 3 is 0 and disappear that part. So you are x equal 3, que is the frame value. 5 times 3 minus 1 is equal a. 3 minus 3 is 0. That is the reason I select frame value 3 because that part is gone, 0. Plus b 3 plus 4. Let's say this is 15 minus 1 is 14. In the right hand side we have 7b because 4 plus 3 is 7 and divided by 7 b2. What is the other frame value? The other frame value is x equal 2, no? What is the other frame value? X equal 4, negative 4, sorry, negative 4. Where come from negative 4? Look, in this factor, so I copy again. 5x minus 1 equal a, x minus 3 plus b, x minus 4, plus 4, sorry. When you plug in negative 4 here, let's see what happens. 5 times negative 4 minus 1 is equal a, negative 4 minus 3 plus b, negative 4 plus 4 is obvious 0, that part is gone. Okay, we have here 20 minus 20 minus 1 is minus 21 is equal negative 7, 8. Negative 4 and negative 3 is negative 7 divided by negative 7, both sides, A3. Boom. And we get the same answer, super easy, without using linear system of equations. If you see, well, professor, I always do it in that way. No, because sometimes we have no two frame value, you have only one frame. And then to say, I want to show you how you solve it using frame and good value. It's another category that I want to explain, but no, now, in the next example. Okay, everyone understand partial fraction decomposition idea? Yes or no? Yes or no? Confusion or clear? Come on, guys, you are sleeping.
Clear.
It's clear, right? Okay. Okay. This is a moment now to explain the 4 cases, because actually we have 4 cases in which you face partial fraction decomposition. You have rational function P of x, Q of x. Entonces now, if, for example, if Q of x have several non-repeated linear factor, oh, it's easy. You break it down, this in several linear factors, suppose x minus a1, x minus a2, and so, so you break it down, our partial fraction decomposition in several, you copy x minus a1, x minus a2, and so on, x minus a3, and you put abc, any arbitrary letter, and you solve abc. This is the most popular case, but not it's the only case. We have another more complicated cases. After I see another example of this, we have another case. This is case 1. Case 1. Now case 2. Case 2 is, suppose, again, we have rational function, but you have repeated linear factors. So Q has repeated linear factor. Well, suppose to complicate the thing, suppose Q of x is x minus a to the 4 power. Okay, the multiplicity is 4, no? Entonces, what is the partial fraction decomposition? Wow. Since the multiplicity is 4, we have 4 partial fraction decomposition. The first one is x minus a to the 4 power, x minus a to the 3rd power, x minus a to the 2nd power, y x minus a to the 1st power, que no es necesario paréntesis. And you have a, b, c, and d. The proof of this is very, very complicated. Not very, but it's complicated. Yes, completely. You don't need to know. You apply the rule. When the multiplicity, you repeat. You see in the example, the combination repeat and non-repeat. Okay, repeat and non-repeat. You see in the example, I promise. And that's it, no? We have 4 scenarios. We have, for example, when you have complex, okay, when you have complex, we see, when you have complex like that, look, suppose now, case number 3. In the case number 3, we have complex. So case contain non-repeated irreducible quadratic. O sea, es, suppose que Q of x contain a non-repeated But in this case, irreducible quadratic, no? Que es equivalent to say complex. Irreducible quadratic factor. I bring one specific example to understand this. And after we solving, now I now present the problem. Again, we come back again at the beginning, we solving several. Depending on the time we have, no? Suppose this example. 3x minus 5 divided by something divided by x cubed minus 1. Uy. And you are doing partial fraction decomposition. Okay. I have no idea. I try to do my best. I copy 3x minus 5 in the top. And you factorization this expression. So I remember this look like a difference of cubic. And this formula for the difference of cubic is a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. It's a formula. When I put the formula, by the way, this formula is studying intermediate algebra. The student never asked me, Professor, is possible factorization of this trinomial? The answer is no, because this is complex factor. And the real field, no, it's impossible. And in our specific example, this is x minus 1, and this is x squared plus x plus 1. Because a is x and b is 1, so this binomial, you separate in two factors, one binomial and one trinomial. And this trinomial is prime. We cannot do factorization anymore here. No, impossible. Because the solution is complex or imaginary. Now, this is the case irreducible quadratic factor. Okay, so what is the idea of this? Well, we have two factors, one linear, non-repeated, one linear nice non-repeated, que es x minus 1. And we have another que is quadratic irreducible because it's complex. And the real you put a, no problema. And the quadratic you put bx plus d. Because the expression in the top always has 1 degree less than the bottom. See, the degree this is 1. The degree of this is 0. See, the degree is 2, the degree is 1. This is the rule. And this rule working all the time. This is the idea behind irreducible. But non-repeated. Si es repeated, is more complicated. Repeated is when you have exponent 2 here, or exponent 3, exponent 2, exponent 3, entonces es more complicated que es case 4. I bring example of the case 4. Case 4 is the case in which Q contains a repeated. Let me separate this letter. A repeated irreducible quadratic. Factors. One example to understand much better this. Look, suppose we have this example, x cubed plus x squared divided by x squared plus 4 squared. The expression x squared plus 4 is obvious que es irreducible quadratic. But a square again is multiplicity. So you separate into pieces. It's 2, so you decreasing 2 and 1. So you copy x squared plus 4 squared and x squared plus 4 to the 1 power, que es invisible. And you copy here ax plus b and cx plus d. Any arbitrary value. The frequent letter gets using is A, B, C, D, E, depending the example. So now you are aware that we have 4 scenarios. The most popular is the first one, no? And the second, when it's real, linear. When it's irreducible quadratic, maybe, yes, in calculus 2. The case 3, case 4, never. But we cover everything together now. Okay. Any questions so far? What part is confusing? What part is weird? Okay, let's do an example 1. Because the first example we are doing is the introductory example, motivation example, to engage you in the situation. But actually, we're discussing now the example, the real example. Example 1. Example 1 is x over x squared minus 5x plus 6. My problem is do the partial fraction decomposition, PFD. By the way, guys, they are software. See, I have time, I show you how. And oh, I forgot the name. Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha. Okay, you put expression and you put FPD, automatically break it down in partial fraction decomposition. Okay. You say, well, okay, professor. The example that we're doing here, and the example that maybe the professor doing in your class in the calculus 2 is relatively easy. However, they are probably very, very complicated, but not complicated, sino too long. Okay, we spend 1 week doing that. And using the software, you are doing in 1 second. True. Nada más que es the time that you need to type in that. Okay. So what should I do? Well, the first step is factorization, the polynomial in the bottom. Okay, the factorization is, oh, it's easy. This is 2 factors, xx, 3 and 2, negative of. Done. Right? And you see, wow, what case we are doing? Case 1, case 2, or case 3? It's obvious case 1, because the factors is real and linear. Linear means degree 1, no? So each factor separately have degree 1. Okay, super. So now I write x over x minus 3. The partial fraction decomposition is, you separate in 2, you put in the order, doesn't matter. I put x minus 3 in my paper first and x minus 2 in the second, and this is a and b. This is the setup. What is the least common denominator? The least common denominator is always you eliminate the fraction. It's classical in algebra. When you have fraction and you want to clear fraction, get rid of fraction, you multiply the whole thing by the LCD, gets x minus 3 times x minus 2. When you multiply this times this, everything, 1 by 1, left and right, this is x alone, this is a, x minus 2, and this is b, x minus 3. And no fraction anymore. No fraction anymore. Super. Entonces, let's frame value. Suppose let x equal 3. It's 3 because I want to eliminate this guy. Because 3 minus 3 is 0. Look here. I want to delete that part. So replace 3. X equal 3 is 3. A, 3 minus 2. And if you want, you put 0 here. It's gone. Because 3 minus 3 is 0. 3 is equal to 3 minus 2 is 1. A is 3. I got it. Likewise, suppose another frame value is x equal to. In that case, this is cancelled out, it's 0. So we have 2 equal B 2 minus 3, no? 2 minus 3 is -1. Is B times -1, no? Divided by -1 both sides. It's obvious que B es -2. Ok, entonces es importante. You leave it like that, no. Es importante en Calculus 2 que you rewrite the answer, no, pero not like that, sino you copy. This expression, get the original gets given. Is equivalent 100% twin brother, like A, que es 3 over x minus 3. And -2, you write it like that, plus B minus 2 over x minus 2. It's one possibility, no, to write that. Personally, I don't like this way. I prefer remove this and put a negative here in the front. Get the same, no? Beautiful. So you apply calculus 1 here. Clear or no?
Clear.
Partial fraction decomposition. Very important calculus 2. I predict that we don't finish today. So next time I propose you go to the Wolfram Alpha. Yeah, I illustrate this, and you copy in your notebook, because I predict that you have to use it in calculus 2. Okay. Because this example I bring here is easy because we have short time in the lecture, no? But some problem, oh wow, unbelievable. It is not hard. It's not the proper way to say. It's long, and to say in the long process, everyone made one stupid mistake. One stupid mistake of the sign and screw up everything. Okay, may I erase the board? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to example 2, official example 2. Official example 2. Example 2. Example 2 is different. It's x squared divided by x minus 1 squared times x plus 1. Okay, somebody do me a favor and factorization the polynomial in the bottom. I appreciate so much that help. Okay, so now I need to dedicate only in the partial fraction decomposition part. Okay, suppose we have 3 parts, because when the multiplicity is no 1, you declare x minus 1 squared. This is the rule. X minus 1 no square linear and x plus 1. Then you put the letter ABC. Okay? This is the format. This is the most important moment. And the rest is tedious and long, but it's okay. LCD is x minus 1 squared times x plus 1. Remember the rule of the least common denominators. You have repetition, you take the majority, so the higher exponent, because it's the least common. No 3, because this and this together, no. And you multiply this like this. It's obvious that in the left hand side we have only x squared, and the a part is a times x plus 1, because this guy and this guy cancel, no? And the b part, well, this is cancelled, and this is cancelled at least 1. So stay x minus 1 times x plus 1. Good. And the c part is cancel this and this, and stay only x minus 1 squared. Everyone follow me? This is a process in which you Eliminate fraction. No fraction anymore. We have one equation that you can write in only one line. No fraction, no denominator, no nothing. Okay. Entonces I break it down and a grouping by the, no, this is crazy. You apply the frame value and the frame value and the good value. See, it's enough, the frame. So say you, for example, what is the frame guy? What is the frame guy? The frame guy is you let, suppose x equal 1. Wow, when you are doing x equal 1 and plugging in here, it's obvious okay, 1 minus 1 is 0, so this guy is gone, and this guy is gone, and stay alive only a, no? So 1 squared is equal a, 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1 squared is 1, therefore the a value is 1 half. I copy here, 1 half. I copy in a different way, but I want to take recording this. This is one fantastic frame value. What is another frame value? Can you see? No, you don't see anything?
-1.
Negative 1, very well. Negative 1. So when you have negative 1, look, be careful with the sign. Negative 1 is squared. X is replaced by negative 1. Is equal, negative 1 and a cancel out that part because negative 1 plus 1 is 0. Like what I have here. Negative 1 and 1 is 0. The only guy can stay alive is C. Entonces C, negative 1 minus 1 squared, something like that. Because you replace x for negative 1. Entonces negative 1 squared is 1. Negative 1 and negative 1 is negative 2. And negative 2 squared is positive 4. 4c. Therefore c is 1 over 4. I copy that. 1 over 4. But unfortunately, we have no more frame value. The only frame value that we have in our problem is positive 1 and negative 1. Because give me at least one turn 0. That is the reason it's frame value. We have no more frame value. So what should I do? Well, again, set out the equation. No. I'm using good value. What is the good value? Well, good value is easy value. Can you plug it in here? Arbitrary, totally arbitrary. Pero no 1,000, 1 million. No, it's easy. Suppose 0. I like so much 0 because it's easy to understand. 0, no? 0 is easy. O 2, o negative 2. No complicated. No complicated. Okay, entonces 0, si you make it 0, pero 0 where? In this expression, no? No, in the original. No. In this expression que we have no fraction. Entonces 0. Let me try. 0 squared, que es 0. Is equal a, but I know who is a. A is 1 half. So I take advantage of this. 1 half, 0 plus 1. And 0 plus 1 is 1, entonces 1 half. Pero no, I set out like that. And after, in the second line, I fix that. B, no idea. Who is B? Entonces 0 minus 1 and 0 plus 1. Plus C, plus C. C is 1 over 4. 0 minus 1 is squared. Okay, ready. This is 0. This is 1 half. It's obvious, right? This is B times something. This is negative 1. And this is positive 1. And together negative B actually. No positive. Chi. Here minus B. Minus B. Plus something. 0 minus 1 is negative 1, pero negative 1 squared is positive 1, entonces 1 quarter. Chin. 1 quarter. Okay, entonces in this equation, so for B is super easy. I move B to the left. B positive is 1 half plus 1 over 4. Its common denominator is 4. This is 2 plus 1 es 3/4. Ok, entonces B es 3/4. And it's the moment to write, but not like that. Like that is ugly. I don't like this. Elegant way. Elegant way in calculus 2. Elegant way to write the final answer is final answer, calculus 2. X squared over x minus 1 squared, x plus 1 is equal 3 fractions. Okay. The factor in the denominator is x minus 1 squared, x minus 1, no necessary parentheses, x plus 1. And the factor here is 1/2. So I recommend put 1 here and 2 here, because it's equivalent. So you can write like that if you want. It's okay. But in my opinion, most convenient doing in the language of calculus 2 is like that. 1, 2. 3/4, 3, parenthesis 4. And 1/4, 1, 4, parenthesis. End the story. This is the answer. Super good or not? Or complicated? Questions? Okay, you see the application, frame value, and good value. To avoid system of equations. Sometimes it's impossible to avoid. You see in the review package, long problem. But no, in my test, never I put this long problem, but maybe in calculus 2, yes. The teacher could explain calculus 2, believe que es a genius. When I teach calculus 2, I believe que I'm a genius, because I put a horrible example. Okay. Any question? No problema. Let's do it one more, and that's it. Example 3, que incluye quadratic irreducible, pero no repeat. Suppose I did that, but did that no. Suppose this example, example 3. Suppose 3x minus 5 divided by x minus 1, x squared plus x plus 1. So I detecting que these factors is linear, real. I detecting this factor is irreducible quadratic. Si you don't know, there are one easy way to do that, is you, for example, you take this guy out. You take this guy, x squared plus x plus 1. You consider like a quadratic equation 1, 1, 1. ABC is 1, 1, 1. And you compute not completely the quadratic formula, the expression inside the square root, que this. Okay, by the way, this is called a discriminant. So 1 squared minus 4 multiplication by 1 multiplication by 1. It's obvious que es 1 minus 4, que es minus 3. Si the discriminant is negative 3, que es less than 0, actually you detecting is complex. Discriminant is positive, is real. Discriminant is 0, is repeated. Discriminant is negative, complex. Complex is irreducible in the real field. I suppose you remember this or no? Yes or no? Guy, you are mute.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Who are you? You are James? Amoris? Mister?
Oh, and
Who are you? What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony. Okay. Anthony Suarez.
Yes.
Here, no, Amoris. Mr. Amoris, no? Okay. Because I sent to him. You are here. Okay. Do you receive my answer and the thing we discussing in the tutor service? Yes. Do you understand? Yes or no? I did this. Yes, I did. But you understand? Yes or no? My
Yes, I understand.
microphone.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Your microphone doesn't work or work? Okay. Okay, super. Let's do it. So now I am doing the partial fraction decomposition, but in this case, you have combination two cases because not always have a pure case. This is the case one in which you have real linear, case x minus 1. You copy here. I assign the letter A. And you have here the irreducible quadratic is x squared plus x plus 1. And you assign bx plus c. Correct? LCD. LCD is both together. And when you multiply everything, you have 3x minus 5. It's obvious, no? With this part cancel with this. We have 8 multiplication by x squared plus x plus 1. Get the opposite. Plus bx plus c. Multiplication by x minus. Everyone understand so far? Good, very good. Very, very good. As always, I try to apply the frame value. What is the frame value in this case? Frame value. The frame value is the value that make one piece of the expression equal to 0, no? And make easy my life. So what is the frame value you see here in this part? No frame value. There are no frame value.
1.
1, super. Because you plug in 1, that part, whoop, it's gone, disappear. Entonces 1, entonces 3 times 1 minus 5 is equal 8, 1 squared plus 1 plus 1. And that part I don't care because it's 0. And 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And it's 3. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Therefore, A is negative 2/3. You right here. Negative 2/3. After we fix it in a way. My question is, we have another frame value? Or no? We have another frame value can make 0? The other part? No. We are in big trouble. No frame value anymore. So I need to using, good values. The best, in my opinion, good value is 0. Because it's easy. X equals 0. X equals 0 is 3 times 0 minus 5 is equal, but I know that A is negative 2/3. Okay, negative 2/3. And 0 is 0 squared plus 0 plus 1 plus b paréntesis b times 0 disappear b plus c and 0 minus 1. Okay, 3 times 0 is 0 minus f negative 5. I like that. This is 1, entonces negative 2/3. Because this actually is 1, b is gone, no b, plus, no, minus c, no? Minus c, because 0 minus 1 is negative 1 times c is minus 6. Okay, there are no reason to have a lot of negative. If you multiply this equation by negative 1, you have 5 is equal to 2/3 plus c. Because I hit the negative. Therefore, c is equal 5 minus 2/3. But 5 is 15, no? 15/3. Minus 2/3 is 13/3. Wow, entonces C es 13 over 3. Positive, no? No, negative. Es negative or positive? Now, let me see. Is, let me see, 5. I make a mistake, one part. Multiply by -1. It's positive, no? It's positive. It's positive. It's positive, yeah. It's positive. Yes. 13 over 2. We did well. Okay, to find B, what should I do? What do you recommend me? Another good value, no? What good value you suppose? Arbitrary. I suppose in my paper -1. I suppose in my paper -1. Substitution -1, entonces we have, okay, we have, let's do it quickly. 3 times -1 minus 5 square. Minus 5 is equal minus 2/3. And -1 square. Be careful with the signs. -1 plus 1. Plus B times -1 plus C, que I know que es 13 over 3, multiplication by -1 and -1, que es -2. Entonces we have here -8. We have here -2/3, because this is cancelled. And -1 squared +1, and negative stay here. And we have here 2b. Why 2b? Because, no. Let's do it step by step. Is minus b plus 13 over 3. And this is -2, no? Now distributed, -8 is equal -2/3 plus 2b. Now 2b is clear. Negative and negative is positive. Minus 26 over 3. Okay, solve for b now. Entonces, -8 plus 2/3 plus 26 over 3 equal to b. This is, if you find the LCD, is 3 is -24 plus 2 plus 26. 26 and 2 is 28. 28 minus 24 is 4/3. Equal to b divided by 2 both sides is 2/3. Because 4 divided by 2 is 2 and 3 stay in the bottom. Okay, therefore the answer is b equal to 2/3, 2 over 3. We have time or no to write the final answer? No, we have no time. We continue next time. Okay, guys? Let's take advantage this weekend. Redo again the test number 1 online, and Alex. Don't forget to send me the test on paper. The student can do, the majority of the students send me. Okay? All right. Okay, and I wish you